Morning guys, it's Saturday morning. It is going to be foggy and -3 today, and it does feel flipping cold. Been busy getting the suspension on the car, trying to push it on a bit whilst I've been waiting for the paint to harden off. After following advice, which I'm going to stick to. This week I bought some sandpaper, some wet and dry paper. They're half sheets. I can't believe the price of them. There's 50 sheets, fair enough. 50 sheets per pack, 1500 grit and some 2000 grit. And then I've got, after that, got some, is it Farcella? Farcella? I don't know. Some G3 compound paste, and then after that some T-cut. I don't know if they sell that in the rest of the world, but very common in the UK. So hopefully I'll get rid of some of the lumps and bumps and blemishes on the old Austin. That's the plan for that. I've quickly shoot around here. I've nearly got the driver's side in the UK suspension in, just got to put the spring in, etc. So we're nearly there on that bit. Whew, cold. Someone at work said to me, how's your fuel tank doing? And to be honest, I completely forgot. Let's go and have a look actually. I completely forgot. Let's take a hooking tool. Completely forgot about it. It's been in there probably 3 weeks. Oh, it's not a John Kerry day today. God, flipping heck. Looks like we have some bit of ice. Anyway. So I think today I'll it's been in there plenty long enough, 3-4 weeks, so I'll get that out and clean that off and let you have a look at that later on. You can see it's definitely eating the rust off of that, so that's looking good. Off the float in my assembly unit, and in the right at the bottom there's a bag full of bolts. So later on when it warms up a bit, because it's too cold out here at the moment, we'll check them out. Oh, get back indoors. Someone said to me, if you've I'm a qualified apprentice mechanic by trade, although I've not been on the spanners for a while, but 7 years. Why do I need books? Why do you need parts books? Why do you need workshop manuals? Especially on a car like that, which is so, it's about, well, apart from a go-kart, there's nothing simpler, to be quite honest. There's only a small handful of wires for the wiring loom, etc, etc. Well, you still need to know the tolerances, and as I showed the other day when I was putting stuff back together, it was a year ago I took this car apart, and memory ain't what it used to be. And the last time I worked on one of these as a paid mechanic in a garage would have been about 1985, so nearly 30 years ago. So 30 years ago? Yeah. So 1985, 86. I was just a young lad, so you know my memory isn't that good. So anyway, my sister, bless her, she was at it was a steam fair local to us, and she went round what's basically a market or a swap meet or a flea market, and she found these books, so she bought those, and I love these old books because I actually love the art in them. If believe it or not, it sounds a bit sad really, but I love the drawings, the fact that they're actually drawn, not computer generated. Nothing against computer generated stuff, but I actually like to see draftsman's handiwork. So anyway, we got a brilliant, I think these would have been the actual main dealer books at the time. A parts list. The part numbers mean absolutely bugger all nowadays, obviously, because the demise of the British motoring industry. But the actual fact that they everything's exploded diagrams is great. I mean, this car hasn't got the trafficators. I don't know if anybody saw the Rick Fix's video where he was showing the Rover, his friend's Rover up the road. Had trafficators or indicators that come out from the B post. But yeah, I mean, they're great books. They're very old and obviously well used. So to try and keep them safe. But yeah, just love the old drawings. You see the detail in that, and that strainer, brilliant, isn't it? So just for a bit of see where stuff goes if you forget, like me, if you're an old fart like me. And then there's the book I bought myself. It's like basically like a Haynes manual, I guess. Don't think it's made by Haynes, but so it's the same sort of stuff. And so yeah, so the other day when I discovered I didn't actually need a washer on that nut there. It's the book I was using as a reference. So anyway, so that's that. That's waffling on about bugger all, really. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say about that. 2 packs, 50 sheets, 50 half sheets, so 25 full sheets. £44, 44 English pounds that will cost. 44 quid. Just seems like a lot of money. It's only paper at the end of the day. I know it's a bit more technical than that, but yeah. Anyway, so that's me bitching on about the cost of things. So I'm going to try and make the video shorter because I do waffle on like an old fart, and so I'll just show you bits and pieces when I've got things done. That's the plan for the day. Just get on with stuff and stop rabbiting. So I'm going to finish the suspension off on that side and make a start on well, I'm really worried about it, if I'm honest, because the car's got shine to it, and what I'm worried about is I'm killing off the shine. But there's orange peel on it, and there's lots of dirt, and there's some really good runs that I've definitely got to sort out. So I just got to get stuck into it and be brave, I think. I suppose the worst case scenario, if it comes to it, I'll have flattened the paint off if nothing else, and then if I have to go and rent a booth for a day, I suppose, and put like I say, I've got enough paint to put one coat on. Anyway, that's still waffling again. So yeah, 3 hours this morning. Picked up Mary from work. It's cold outside, so I was being a wussy and decided to catch up on some videos, because there's loads of people have been doing really good videos. It's about 9:30, so I spent a good 3 hours watching some videos. I'm still a day behind, believe it or not, but it's enough BS. I'll get on with some work. Catch up with you later. Right, very quick shout out to RZGOBIN, who said to me, RZGOBIN said to me about using a battery drill as a driver, and it turns out I've got the actual the proper bits to go with it. 1/2-inch drive, 3/8, quarter. So as I said earlier about my videos being shorter, this is obviously a quick way you have to sit and watch me fanning about with sockets and ratchets. So go and check him out. RZGOBIN gets up to all sorts of stuff with quads, motorbikes and all sorts. So yeah, good bloke. Go and check him. And considering it, I think you'll have to forgive me for this, but I haven't checked which country you're from. But you're certainly from, I just said Northern Europe. I'll check and put it on, put a link on the comments box. You speak a lot better English than I do half the time, so good on you, mate. Cheers. Hello guys, it's about 2:30 Saturday. It's warmed up quite a bit now, so this is steering column in, steering box is in, steering idler's in, and then the link rods are all in as well. So apart from front brakes, which requires me buying some parts because I need to buy some seals for the calipers, that's the black bits done. So get all the tracking and all that done once it's got some weight in the car and it's been moved around a bit. So anyway, I can't put it off any longer. I need to make a start on this wet sanding, so I'll get on with that next. It's now about 7 o'clock, I think, ish, Saturday. I've done one wing, basically. Flattened it, and so it was 1500 grit, followed by 2000 grit, followed by this stuff, Farkler, I don't know, something like that, G3, followed by T-cut. I'm very happy, except there's a couple of spots where the runs were. I'm not sure you're going to be able to make it out. Let's see if I can see if you can. There's a very slightly darker shade. There's the camera. Go in this close or not. No, it's not working. Anyway, it's a very slightly darker shade to where the run was. Maybe now there's a lot of meat gone off of the run, maybe the paint underneath had to cure a bit more. It was softer. I did manage to pick up a good scratch with the sandpaper with some grit, which is really fantastic. But yeah, I'm going to work on that, see if it'll come off. But generally, pretty happy. It's a nice shine to it, so, or relatively nice shine. So that's it for the night. Tomorrow, more and more and more and more. Alright guys, see you later.